Yeah, I just can't get. I can't. Like,
All
the
right,
smoke.
So here's a question for you. Well, I guess it would be the one side. So the levels are the right side of the paper.
Right.
It can't be both sides of the paper, because if it is, then you tear the page out and you lose the other half of the fucking game.
Right.
So the levels are the right side. That's what each of these are. But you can play them, I guess you can play them out of fucking order.
Can you?
Yeah, because it lets you go to whatever you want, and then you just fucking hit X to go into it. So we're gonna...
Well, then do the green tree. I've been wanting to do that one for a long time. I've just been waiting.
We'll do the green tree, and we'll figure out how much it looks like how much it's similar to the doodle.
I think it's just going to be the... I don't know. I've lost quite a bit of interest in this game.
I love this game.
I'm enjoying more of the conversations that we're having around the game.
It's green.
Yeah.
So it's telling a non-linear story with, like, kind of an open world-esque. Like, the levels are not, I guess they're going to be open world. They're not point A to point B.
I don't enjoy her dress as much in this one that I have in the other ones.
That's so funny. I fucking hate her dress in this fucking episode. She still has the same fucking helmet on.
She's also not wearing her thigh highs in this one. Oh yeah, she is. They were just blending into the floor.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
It's a tree.
We are working on it, Robert.
I have nothing to say on that subject right
now. No,
now.
not at all.
Tonight was a night, but I got off early, so it's cool.
Oh, did some stuff happen?
Yeah, I wouldn't say stuff happened. Some people be tripping, though. Some people be tripping.
Story off camera.
I missed that.
I like how it has like an optional, really hard way you can go.
Holy
I think
shit.
you have to go.
Please don't do that again. Oh my god. What? Why? Am I stuck down here? Oh. For fuck's sake. Yeah. Well. Okay. I'm done with that. I'll save the collectibles for when I play this on my own. No, I dig this game, and I got it stupid cheap since I haven't owned a PlayStation 4 until now.
That's cool.
What, the cutout? Or
the painting?
It's orange as fuck right here. They look like the little things you put in pools to float on.
Noodles?
Little noodles.
Yeah, they do.
I
think part of my problem with this game is I'm getting burnt out on this right this second. We've been playing this style of game now for...
Well, by design.
No, I realize that, but...
Like, I literally was like, let's play some art games, because I bought a bunch of them.
I realize that, but we are going almost 5 hours straight.
I mean, they are different types of art games. At least this one doesn't have us filling with shit to try to figure out how to fucking get past it.
Yeah, this game's...
It's like a straight-up 3D platformer where all your moves have been replaced by interpretive dance.
It's giving me a headache.
I guess I can... Just fucking yelling at this damn thing. I have better things to do. I don't even know what that conversation's about, and that was harsh.
She said, don't touch something, and then it broke it, and then it said, it's your fault.
Well, she said, you're not going to help me, since I have better things to do.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
I sung that song. I sung that song solo in front of a junior high.
That makes sense.
It was when it was popular again from the cover. The ugly, I think it's Ugly Kid Joe? Ugly something? Ugly Joe?
I don't know.
Well, it's the version you know, but I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's an older song, but exactly what you just sang sounds like the cover that came out like the 90, probably 91.
Maybe. Sounds about right.
But yeah, I sung it.
I might have known the older version of it because I learned it listening with my dad.
Well, the version you just said sounds exactly like the cover.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying probably, but I don't.
It's like a rock song. The original was not as rocky. I think it's Ugly Kid Joe. But I've done, because I used to do choir when I was,
There's only 2 songs that made me cry that hard, and it's 3 songs. That song, and Good Riddance, and...
You know what's funny? Good Riddance.
That's the name of the song.
No, I was laughing at the song, not the fucking fact that you were crying to it.
You know why that song gets to me. We've had that conversation.
Have we?
Yeah, it was played at.
I just laughed.
It was played at my aunt's graduation and then funeral.
Oh god, that's why I was laughing about it, because my post came up yesterday where I was talking about how that song, the year I graduated, was the year that song became a graduation song.
What year did you graduate? 99?
98. The song came out in
okay.
97, 98.
So you graduated the year before my cousin. I was thinking you were the same age as my cousin.
So the year I graduated was the year they decided that would be a great song for graduations, and we thought we were the smartest fucking people in the world because we made it a graduation song and had like the fucking.
You might have went to school with my cousin.
They had the
at some point.
They had the fucking the highlight reel, the time of your life fucking highlight reel.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I just had the post that popped up on Facebook that was me talking about how the kids that grew up together, because I went to different schools all the time.
Right.
And I remember watching that, and it was kind of like, it was cool, but it was also like a weird bittersweet thing, because it was like...
Because you weren't in it?
Well, no, I just kind of realized that all these kids that I fucking knew, because I only went to that school for 3 years, they've known each other for, 15 fucking years. Yeah. They all grew up together, because they all went to they all lived in the same houses they grew up in and shit.
See, that was kind of a weird thing for me, too, was... I never really had the same group of friends.
I'm fucking lost right now.
You need to keep going that way. You keep running back to where you dropped in at.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I never had the same group of friends. Like I had this one group. I think you got to go up the wall or something. I don't. Oh, the room spins, so walk that way. Now turn.
Anyways, so Time of Your Life came out my senior year, and so our graduation class, and probably every other graduation class,
yeah, because
across the country that year,
my cousin graduated the same year from Mustang, and they used that.
Yeah, it became pretty much the de facto.
Stop walking in that direction.
Well,
that's the direction you came from.
How do you
walking
know?
That way. Because I have a bearing of direction. See the pickup stuff over there.
Alright, whatever. So what were you saying? Song made you sad?
Because it was played at our graduation. And then
played at everybody's graduation.
No, then she died the next year and they played it at our funeral. You keep just focusing on the graduation part.
Sorry, bummer for you, man.
Yeah, no. But then the song that they used in Fast and the Furious also reminded me of that, and then a friend I had died in high school.
I totally got off track of what I was thinking about because you brought up the Time of Your Life. All right, so the funny thing about the Cats in the Cradle making you sad is I literally, oh my god, Escher, fuck, Escher, mind fuck. I purely liked that song on a musical level. Like, it had no emotional attachment to the guy and his dad and his daddy issues and everything that song's about.
Walk that direction, away from the camera.
So
Do you not have any bearings right now? I'm usually the one walking around in circles, not knowing where I'm going.
so it had no effect on me, like, sadness wise. I just really thought the tune was good. It was a good tune, but it wasn't even that deal. It was just like, it was popular on the radio, and I was in choir, and I got all the solos. I just happened to be that kid that got to fucking sing stuff. The other one I got to sing was Great Balls of Fire, and that was before that. Which, I'm not that old. That was not a current tune. The movie might have came out a few years before, around that time, though.
90.
But I got to do Great Balls of Fire. I got to, I probably did some, like, I only remember Great Balls of Fire and Cats in the Cradle.
Oh, not even close. It was 86.
But, I did Great Balls of Fire all by myself. I think I shared Cats in the Cradle. I think that was a, like, you sing a verse thing. But we did that for, like, a graduation rally thing. And then, oh god, danced right through that. And then,
what was that laugh?
and then I did a Great Balls of Fire at, like, like a whole choir recital thing where, like, for the rest of the show it was, the group singing, like all the choir kids singing all the songs.
I never got.
And then at one point it was like, all right, here's fucking Robert singing a song, and then me. I'm the only person that did this show.
Uh-huh.
Me, front of a mic, all of a sudden, kid, like 10 years old.
Right.
Singing, you shake my nerves and you ran out my brain.
So I was...
And killing it so hard, like blowing people away, that I felt the impact on the audience, like kind of like the, huh? And it kind of came back at me, and I cracked up. I started to laugh in the middle of it. Because the shock factor, like you could feel the room just like taken aback.
So
made me laugh.
I was such a fringe,
and then I, got my shit together and finished the song.
I was such a fringe choir student. I didn't get to try out for solo.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I lost it when it became work. I
only did it 1 year. I only did honor choir in 6th grade.
I like singing. That's why I loved karaoke so much. My friend got me into karaoke because I was playing a rock band. I was like, oh, that's fucking great. I should have done this a long time ago. I love doing it. It's just, it became, when it became work, like in middle school, they start taking the shit some more and more seriously.
Oh, yeah. Once you start doing, like, show choirs.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did. I did show choir, and then it became workish. It just sucked the fun out of it for me, because I wasn't serious about the contest aspect of choir.
Yeah, so I did 1 year of, like, honor choir in 6th grade, which would actually still be elementary school for me at that point.
Fuck. All right.
And we did.
That's your bullshit.
We did a Disney.
This Black Rain's fucking legit looking.
We did a Disney show, which was fucking pretty legit because it was back when Toy Story was really big. It was right when Toy Story 2 was coming out, I think. Yeah, Toy Story 2 was coming out. So we did a bunch of Toy Story 2 songs and stuff, and then we
I'm literally just dancing because I have nothing to do.
We performed at the Arts Festival, and we did New York, New York. That's the only song I can remember. And I remember having so much fun singing New York, New York. We did a Christmas show that was, just all the normal Christmas songs, and we did Handbells. But I just remember having so much fun at the Arts Festival, and it was rainy, and it was freezing, and just singing New York, New York like it was the greatest song I ever heard.
What's really funny is
that everybody sang New York, New York.
The other aspects of choir, I didn't ever get as much joy out of singing the group songs. Like I had to because I didn't get to sing by myself. Everybody has to. That's the thing. Is like you join choir, it's like playing in a band. You have to, because you can't have everybody fucking get up and just solo.
Right.
But I have very few fond memories of actually just fucking singing with a group and
See, I think part of the reason why I had such a fond memory of that song is it's such a fun song that everybody got into singing that song.
Yeah. I do remember doing a Lion King song, though. The Wee.
I think we did that. And another
It's funny. I got to sing the Lion King song before it was actually in the Lion King movie. So yeah, because they were doing the Lion King music. They just because it was a popular. The Lion Sleeps Tonight was already a popular song.
Oh yeah.
But we were doing that about the time Aladdin was out because we did like 3 fucking Aladdin songs. And I knew all the Aladdin songs from choir before I ever watched the fucking movie.
Was Aladdin before Lion King?
Oh yeah, Lion King was after. Aladdin's the one that it was like Little Mermaid and then Aladdin and then Lion King.
Yeah.
Kind of in that order. There's one I'm missing.
Beauty.
Yeah, Little Mermaid was for Aladdin, and Aladdin's the one that broke him out big with all the that
was
kind
it
of
Beauty
like
and the Beast?
that generation.
Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin
broke him out with the boys. Kind of got the boys on board with the Disney movies. I know.
Little Mermaid's old.
Yeah, Little Mermaid was before Aladdin.
Well, I mean, like Little Mermaid's like old. I think.
So was Aladdin, dude.
No, Aladdin's like fringe 90s. 92. I think Little Mermaid's like 80s. Oh, 89. Okay. Yeah.
Get off me, tentacle porn monster. I shall dance to make myself feel good.
Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast was 91.
So it was after Aladdin, before Lion King.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, that was there was a series of movies right there that all just fucking nailed it. But Aladdin was the one that got the kind of the boys on board.
Yeah.
Because for a while there, it kind of got girly with the Little Mermaid and shit.
I always forget Fantasia is as old as it was.
Oh, Fantasia's old as fuck.
And Bambi's another one because all those movies have been...
Bambi's not part of that series of movies. They're kind of they're all culturally connected. Because it's kind of like how X-Men came along and made comic book movies popular again. That's what kind of happened with Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and everything. It was like the return of the Disney.
Yeah.
So they're all sort of they all sort of had an impact together, and then
and the thing is
they were pretty much top dog again until fucking Toy Story came along and changed everything again.
It was.
But those movies will always kind of be at least people from my generation will always pack that tight group of movies together.
It's funny.
And not Hunchback of Notre Dame, because the movie's a fucking terrible shitstorm.
Oliver and Company is more popular in my...
I have no idea what Oliver and Company is.
It's the one with the cat being raised by the dogs. But, it got popular, way more popular in DVD release years later. Way later.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast was the Little Mermaid. See, they never really went away. God, Hunchback of Notre Dame was so bad. Hercules would be in that group, but it's not nearly the same level as fucking Lion King and Aladdin.
See, they didn't make the same amount of money.
Mulan and Tarzan is where the change happened to the weird CGI.
Well, Mulan's not CGI, is it? That was just animation.
No, I mean, yeah, but it's kind of the hyper realistic animation, like Tarzan is. Oh, I forgot Dinosaur was them. I thought
Tarzan was the same as Hercules. The same generation.
These
are pretty much all movies that are fucking...
I'm in order. It was Hercules and Mulan, then Tarzan.
It's pretty much all the movies that are in fucking Kingdom Hearts.
And then,
it's Kingdom Hearts 1.
And then there's a break, and then you get into the 2000 hit, and then they completely flipped direction. It's Emperor's New Groove, Lilo and Stitch.
Oh God, I hate both of those.
You hate Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, they're so boring.
I love Lilo and Stitch.
They weren't nearly as charming as like Aladdin was.
I
was never a big Lion King fan either.
I thought Lilo and Stitch was charming in its way.
So once you tear all the pages out, the first page and the second page, look, the last page and this first page connect together. Once you get there's like 2 levels left. The 2?
God,
there's 2 levels left.
Disney got so bad after 2002 for a few years.
We gotta take a break with the Disney chat. I gotta go to the restroom anyway.